Good morning, Black Sox fans. Today at the 9 o'clock game, we have Zach LeBlanc starting for the Wolfpac. Up to bat is Jake Alvarado. Been leading off for the B's for a couple of games, for a number of games, actually. Joe creeping in, ready for a bunt. Ball one to start the game. Killer Bees are 23-8, Wolfpac 18-15. See if they can sneak a win.
This is a big 5-game series for the Wolfpac to try to catch up with the B's.
They're gonna have a hard time, but
Need to push the computer top down. But
Zach LeBlanc starting the game off 2-0. See what Jake Alvarado does. Either take or swing at something in the strike zone.
Jake Alvarado, one of the fastest guys here in the Yinzer League.
And ball three.
We took a 5-day break, and LeBronc's taking a little bit to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah. If Alvarado's the fastest guy, one of the fastest guys in the league, it's gonna be trouble if he gets a leadoff walk.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna take.
Followed by the league leader in triples per year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Bees have some bats for sure.
He's been in a slump lately, but see if he can turn around this block.
And leadoff walk for the Wolfpac. Uh-oh.
that's automatic timeout, isn't it? When he drops his gear at the plate.
I think so.
Out the bat, Julius Perrier. Probably the league's leader in triples. As LeBlanc starts off the second batter with ball one. Nine inside. See if the Wolfpac can sneak a double play in here. Joe Torre creeping up and feel ready for the double play. Ball two.
Definitely a hot day today in the high 80s to low 90s, and especially with turf. That's like an extra 5 degrees.
Yeah, to give your body less time being cold. Probably warm up a lot faster like that. Probably just feeling himself a little bit more, probably overdoing things.
The guys in the second game are going to be getting those high 80s. Right now it's only 70, but it's still feeling warmer on the turf.
Mm-hmm. See if he can groove a strike in here, let him hit it. A little high and inside action. Runner goes. Safe. As Alvarado steals another bag on the year. Runner in scoring position. Julius Perrier up to bat. 3-1. What do we have here? Put the ball in play, we might have a run going in. Start off the first inning. Oh,
Alvarado gets the third on a wild pitch.
you have Dustin Macaluso, the league's leader in posture.
Tied for second in home runs.
Really?
Yeah.
With Roll must be first.
Well, now he is. Now Raw is.
All right, start is better off.
Because Ray Wall got picked up by the Jackals.
Sweet. Yeah, Macaluso is a great center fielder. No fly zone when he's out there. Good reads.
Foul ball behind us.
Jackals will be in here today.
Really?
This might be why they probably just waiting for him.
He had 3 home runs in his first game, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you already played with him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. He did what his first game?
3-run shot.
Oh, cool.
Count is 1-2. See if Matt can put the ball in play, sacrifice himself or something. A bunt won't be too bad, but it's 2 strikes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Very good slider.
Yeah. That's a good pitch to foul off, too.
Got us a new fire on the hill.
You got one like every day, yeah?
And that one's burning wood. It's black smoke. My dad was a fireman, so I know that stuff.
Isn't the smoke white sometimes?
That's burning grass. That's how you tell. Structure fire is black smoke. Basically wood.
For the payoff pitch. Strike 3. Macaluso goes down swinging. Give Zach LeBlanc a little breather. Set his mind up for a double play. Oh, and Josh Goulet. This is the Killer Bees go-to guy. Josh Goulet. Good power bat. Hit the ball out of the infield for sure. See if he can sacrifice himself on this one.
Safe is the call at third base. Good tag by Jordan.
Was that a ball?
I think so.
We call that a strike.
He called
Got
it
a strike.
I saw the smart.
Another good eye by Ryan Tamayo.
Ball?
Yep. Check swing by Goulet. Ball 2. Zach LeBlanc struggling just a little bit. Put the ball in play.
Something tells me that the heat is getting into the pitchers these days.
Think so?
Definitely, especially on turf field, and that's the biggest. Most of the turf is coming on the pitcher's mounds. As that ball is ripped into the
gapper, isn't
gap,
it?
that's going to be extra bases for Josh Goulet,
Yeah.
driving 2 runs for the Killer Bees.
It was a triple.
And that is a stand-up triple for Josh Goulet.
First triple of the year, yeah.
For Goulet,
Yeah.
second.
I got a speed demon. Time for Roll to swing the bat. Usually swinging at first pitch, making hard contact. And sacrifices himself.
Kind of shallow.
Goulet tags up. Looks like he will beat the throw at home. And 3-0, Killer B's. Expected a roll.
Hey, pick up that pen.
Nick Dabrowski up the bat, no runners on, 2 outs. Nice slider.
Straight.
Nah, ball just a bit inside. Strike one. Count 1-1, 2 outs. Nick Dabrowski up the bat. Who wins the evens? Zach or Nick? It looks like Nick wins this one. Mm-hmm.
Two and one to Dabrowski. Fouls it away.
Looks like it hit him in the foot.
Zach LeBlanc, one of the hard throwers in the Yinzer Baseball League.
I got up to like 92 a couple times.
Also has some good sink on his fastball.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a high 3/4 guy. Good slider. Has some control issues, but has definitely improved as the Yinzer season has gone aboard.
Mm-hmm.
Foul ball to the left side, third base.
Deuces are wild at the Wild Thing Stadium. Who will win this evening? Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Washington Wild Things, they have a game tonight at 7 p.m., which means both Yinzer League games today are 7 ball games.
I got it.
Foul right above us. Into the booth. Still remains 2-2.
Oh, good pitch. Slider inside, got him in the hands. Pop fly to Jesus Salcedo, second baseman. Really athletic.
So after the top of the first, it is the Killer Bees 3 and the Wolfpac 0. Killer Bees got 3 runs on 1 hit, no errors. Going to the bottom of the first, we're going to take a short break as Alex Jacobs takes the mound for the Killer Bees. Music. Yeah, good one.
into town, step off the bus, here goes to where you came from. Just grab your guitar, walk down the street, sign says Nashville, Tennessee. But I have found it's a crazy town full of neon dreams. Everybody plays, everybody sings. Hollywood with a touch of twang. Be a star, you gotta play from those strings till the hate comes out. Make all the drunk little scream and shout. You love it, you hate it, we're all just trying to make it in this crazy town. Pay your dues and you play for free, and you pray for a honky-tonk destiny. Cut your teeth in the smoky bars and live off the tips from a pickle jar. Mind yourself, and you smile when the record man shoots you down. It's a crazy town full of neon dreams.
And we are back into the bottom of the first as Alex Jacobs begins to pitch.
No, Garcia. No, Jacobs. Sorry, Jacobs.
Yeah, Alex Jacobs.
You know, like, who's the guy?
The bat.
Simone.
First pitch outside, called a strike. 0-1. Oh and 2.
Did you see that first pitch?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Low and away.
No, I mean, what kind of pitch was it?
Fastball.
It broke away like that?
Nah. The second pitch was a curveball. Got him swinging. Pop fly to Jake Alvarado, left fielder. F7 in the books. Killer Bees get the first out of the inning. Up the bat, Joe Torre.
A.K.A. the commissioner. A.K.A. the smartest guy I've ever known in baseball. He is basically baseball in America. That pitch is low for ball 1.
Joe Torre leading the Yinzer in infinity hits.
I gotta say, this guy has been a soldier to every single player in the Yinzer League, as he is nothing but your man's best friend.
Foul ball. Count 1 and 2, 1 out. Alex Jacobs probably should go for the strikeout. Something out of the zone. See if he can chase. See if we can get him to chase.
Yep. He needs to get up on the plate. That came straight at him.
Out of the way. Still 1 and 2. Alex Jacobs getting ahead and staying ahead so far, these hitters. As you're going to see him in the mid to upper 8s with his fastball. Slider that misses up. Not sure where that missed, but it's back to a full count.
Good pitch.
Full count pitch. Out of the way.
Okay.
And we'll repeat again, the 3 and 2. Jacobs delivers. And that ball is lined up to the middle. Base hit for Joe Torre. And the Wolfpac have a runner on for the 3-batter, Cody Lovejoy.
Cody Lovejoy played in the American and Atlantic League. Very experienced ball player.
He also spent some time with the Florence Yells at the Frontier League.
Mm-hmm.
So Lovejoy has been with multiple teams this year, at least 3.
It's hard to beat him on the inside fastball, for sure.
That ball is popped up. Ruel takes a look and makes the catch right next to the Killer Bee dugout. Very nice play by Ryan Ruel.
Nice catch.
In steps Joe Impaduglia.
The league leader in OPS plus.
Joe Impaduglia, another former Atlantic League player with the West Virginia Power.
No, I don't think so.
Thought he's right out of college.
He's right. He's out of college.
You're taking that other guy.
Must be thinking of someone else. That pitch is low for a ball.
Two outs. See if they can get crafty right here. Shake some up.
That pitch is inside corner for a strike. Impaduglia gets a little glare.
That looked a little fast to me. Came into the plate rushing. Ooh.
That fastball's right down the plate for strike 2.
Then pause on that one. Straight to him.
Yeah, it started. They put some wood on there, started it, and then
That ball is blooped to shortstop.
it must be
Very close to dropping that, but makes the catch.
burned
That's out
out
number
brush.
3. So after the bottom of the first, Wolfpac got a hit by Torrey, but still left him on first base. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Going to the top of the second, it is still 3-0 Killer Bees.
16 pitches by Alex Jacobs.
I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rise, but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin round to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. I burn like a wicker cabinet, sharp white and oh so frail. I see our time has gotten stale. The tick-tock of the clock is painful, all sane and logical. I wanna tear it off the wall.
You got
Words and offensive phrases, I feel sick like ginger ale. My stomach turns tonight. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the lines, but the lack thereof would leave me inside. I would swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Oh, I'm down to heart and blender, wanna spin around to a
That's how it's done. See? Like 1 out. Do your thing. I'm just telling you what you do. Whatever helps you understand it.
Nothing but faith and nothing.
And we're back here, top of the second. Killer Bees versus the Wolfpac. LeBlanc is ready.
Alex Golombiewski, up the bat, right fielder, I believe. He takes ball 1.
Golubowski, one of the youngest superstars out of all the Yinzer players here.
Mm-hmm. From San Diego, California. Good hitter. Woo.
Sometimes that ain't a bad pitch when you're trying to brush the hair off the plate, and then you try to throw a strike, and the hitter is backed up a little bit. But Golubowski is not afraid of backing up. 2-0 from LeBlanc. Borderline strike upstairs. 2-1.
Good little sequence. Found a hole.
Golubowski finds the hole to the right side for a nice single. That'll bring up Cooper Edwards, the catcher for the Killer Bees.
Run on first, no outs. Woo! Back him off the plate.
Now, if I'm correct, Hassan, Cooper Edwards is probably the fastest catcher out of all of the catchers here on the 4 teams for the Yinzer League.
Yeah.
As I think Cooper Edwards has the most stolen bases out of all the catchers.
I refuse to disagree.
Cooper Edwards, very usually known for his defensive work, but he can still swing the bat.
Calls a lot of good pitches behind the plate, too. A lot of good pitches.
Good swing by Cooper Edwards, but a foul ball behind the screen. Goes to 2-1. For those that are watching and that have been constantly watching all year for the Interleague, there have been a lot of transactions throughout the 5-day break that the Interleague had, as a lot of Killer Bees and Wolfpac players have been recently been signed to the top indie leagues. That includes that pitch is upstairs for ball 3. That includes Wolfpac's left-hand slugger Josh Raywold, who is now signed to the New Jersey Jackals. Along with the Killer Bees, Tyler Reese to the New Jersey Jackals as well. Andres Rios recently signed with the Florence Yalls. That ball is chopped to third. Torrey has one play to first. That's where you go. Musser jumps up and tags. And the safest to call at first base, as Musser couldn't tag Edwards in time. Little collision at the plate. And time's going to be called as Musser shaking up from the play. Hard collision as Edwards did a head first slide.
I'll get error.
That will be charged to an error by Torrey on the throw. Good save by Musser, but Edwards did a head slide and helmet to knee was the collision.
Wait.
So definitely with that metal.
Nobody scored, right?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. You mean, you said plate, you meant bag.
Yeah. Base.
So in steps number 18, Stanziano playing shortstop today. One of the newest additions to the Killer Bees. This is the first name
I'm first time seeing this guy.
on the roster.
Who's this?
Stanziano. Musser seems to be okay as he's back on his heels.
Christian stands down.
Christian Stanziano puts up a bunt. LeBlanc feels his position. Fires to second. Safest the call. Looks awfully very close, but definitely good fielding positioning by Zach LeBlanc. That is out number 1. So runners on first and second with 1 out as we go back to the top of the order with Jake Alvarado. Some action in the Wolfpac bullpen. First pitch ball inside to Alvarado. Nick Argentino, the relief pitcher, excuse my words, is warming up in the bullpen for the Wolfpac. A little funky guy with his mechanics, but has good velocity. Fouls away. Count 1-1.
Yeah, Zach LeBlanc been struggling with first pitch strikes so far this game.
Sometimes they say, Westbrook, with hard throwers, sometimes falling behind won't hurt them, but you don't want to get addicted to it as good hitters take advantage of hard fastballs. But LeBlanc has very good stuff. It's just a matter of can he throw strikes with it and get outs. And so far, he's gone away with it, but definitely don't want to get too addiction of it. That ball is foul tipped. And it goes to 1-2.
Just like what you said, that's some nasty stuff. Yeah, that was a slider. Back foot slider. Alvarado swinging at his feet. 1 out. Let's see if they can get a double play. Runners on first and second. Count 1-2. See if he can go for a double play. If not, a punchy. Time called in the plate by Alvarado.
That's for time. LeBlanc delivers. And that ball is foul. Just foul. Hit softly, but just found the hole. And Mustard got a little fooled as he was coming off the bag. LeBlanc sets, delivers, and that hits Alvarado in the back shin area, and that will put him on the first base as the bases are loaded for Julius Perrier. As the Wolfpac are in a peck of trouble right here. And the reason a lot of trouble is because they may be in double play depth, but Perrier has very good wheels to be on a double play. So LeBlanc is probably looking for a strikeout right here, as he wants to keep his team in the ballgame. And that's exactly what you want to do. Get ahead, first pitch, 0-1 to Perrier. Fastball right down the plate. Argento continue warming up in the pen. That skips away. In comes Goblinski, and he will score.
Gombuski.
Gombuski.
call it the wild pitch or a pass ball.
It's a wild
Wild
pitch.
pitch. Yeah.
Whenever it's friend.
So it is 4-0 Killer Bees against LeBlanc. So now we got runners on second and third with one dead. Corners are moving in. Middle infield is back. And that ball comes away. Looked awfully very, very close. But safest to call. As Cooper Edwards scores. And now it is 5-0 Killer Bees. That looked more to be like a pass ball this time. As catcher lost the handle right there on the slider.
Whew. Inside pitch. Taken.
So inside made you joke.
The count is 3-1 to Julius Perrier with the dangerous Dustin Macaluso on deck. And that one's inside for ball 4. Very close pitch. It's actually amazing about how all these hitters are taking very close pitches. And it's like you do not want to get into a habit in taking close pitches. That is, some umpires may be tight, but there's also those who have that good, those wide strike zone. One thing you do not want to do as an umpire is change up the strike zone and create a lot of confusion, as that will also create a lot of anger.
Gento's coming in.
So, manager Commissioner Joe Torre calls time as he's making a pitching change, as that is going to be an early exit for Zach LeBlanc. As Nick Argento takes over with Perrier and Alvarado on the corners with one gone. And we're going to take a short break while the new reliever warms up.
Everything's so funny and everyone's so fake. And everybody's empty and everything is so messed up. Got to fight without you. Can't live at all. My world's around you. It's the moment I crawl. You can be my someone. You can be my sea. Know that I'll protect you from all the unseen. I wish I'd do it. So she's in between. That's how
In the top. Oh, really nice.
Time 45 for LeBlanc. Pitches. And we are back as Argento is ready to deal to Dustin Macaluso with runners on the corners and one dead.
Runner goes.
First pitch of ball downstairs. Not surprising, as manager Corbin Bellis loves the running game, and he trusts Perrier to create some havoc on the bases. That's right.
Wasn't bad.
Anybody see?
I think it probably a strike. I'll wait to see what this one is.
Pitches away.
Come on, umpire, show us.
I'm gonna go ball.
3-0.
Yeah, he didn't say anything about it.
And that pitch is away. So Macaluso comes on with a walk.
Hey, Doug, is this the guy that we played with down in Florida?
Insteps Josh Goulet. Looking to add more damage. And that pitch is down to play for a strike.
Let's see if Josh Goulet can clear the bases in one swing. If not, get in a run from the sack.
Josh Goulet is one of manager Cole Bombells' favorite players, as he enjoys watching this young guy work hard and develop every day. Loves his work ethic the off season. And this is just a guy he really loves to watch playing, as Josh Goulet is considered his only everyday player. Usually Cole Bombells will change the lineup here and there, but he'll always keep Josh Goulet in mind. So it gives you guys an idea of how valuable Goulet is to this Killer Bees. Foul back.
Count still 1-2.
I got to really hand to these Yinzer pitchers who've been working really hard all year, as most of these Yinzer teams are very short pitching, especially on a hot day, and definitely recognition to all the pitchers, including myself and Hassan Westbrook, for pitching throughout this heat and trying to make a name, sending out a message to the world of professional baseball that the Yinzer League is definitely a true professional league, whether it's pitching depth or non-pitching depth. The talent's right there. Goulet hits a ground ball to shorts, puts it for one, on to first, and it's high. Ball's dropped by Mustard. Here comes Julius Pierre, and that throw is thrown away. Almost hits Ryan Ruel on the on-deck circle. Everybody's okay.
Fielder's choice on that.
So that will be scored as an out at second, and then I would say a fielder's choice as the ball was dropped. Maybe it could have been an error. That's very tough to debate, but basically, yeah, it would be a fielder's choice, as double plays are hard to predict.
Correct.
Instead, it's Ryan Ruel. And Ruel pops it up right in the infield. That ball is almost dropped, as Joe Torre makes the catch, flips it behind the mound, and that will do it.
I think there's one at 5.
There's 7 runs.
7 runs.
See what's happening there.
So the Killer Bees put up a 4-spot in the second, as they are just flying away. They're buzzing away with the win already, as it is 7-0. 4 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error to the top of the second. Going to the bottom of the half.
Came in.
We will be back with you guys shortly.
Did they lose it in the sun or something?
And then what happened was backfield for second baseman first.
No, I'm not in this problem. Look like another planet.
I think so. There's more noise. Maybe it's not
I got it.
We just got off a brand new way, and we always here to stay.
Most of the day.
We'll have to wait and see if it's half of what they say. We heard he opened up a brand new door. Well, you know that's what I'm looking for. We'll have to wait and see if it makes you shout for more. How do you like it so far? How do you like it show? How do you like it the way he rocks and the way he goes? How do you like his rhythms? How do you like his style? How do you like the way he looks and the way he smiles?
And we're back to the bottom of the second. As Jacobs delivers a strike to Skylar Mercado. Playing shortstop today. Skylar Mercado, a utility guy. You can also find him behind the plate sometimes.
Really? Yeah, Alex Jacobs been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes today. Strike two, been getting ahead pretty well.
And that slider just misses off the plates. That is a ball. 2-2. And that curveball's in the dirt, and it is the full count. First baseman Will Musser on deck. And Mercado swings and misses on that fastball, and there is one gone to start the bottom seconds.
Killer B's at a great pace right now. Definitely going to give the bullpen some rest. Just a little short on catchers.
Musser fouls back the first pitch fastball. 0-1. Definitely do not sleep on this Wolfpack squad, as they will not hesitate to come back, as I think they lead the Interleague in comeback victories. As they definitely have a pair of it, as there were a couple times the Killer Bees were up on the Wolfpack and they spark late inning fire against the Bees. And one of them was against Alex Jacobs. 1-2 to Will Musser. And that ball is ripped into the gap. This is going to be extra bases for Musser. He's thinking about three as the ball's bobbled a little bit in the outfield. Goulet makes the cutoff. And that's a double for Will Musser.
Great execution. 2 strikes. Good hitters perform well with 2 strikes.
Well, as a pitcher, 2 strike count, you do not want to leave something down the plates. 2 strike count, that's where you want to hit the corners or hash it out the corners here and there. Make it look good. This says Jesus Salcedo, playing second base today. First pitch curveball in the dirt, blocked by Cooper Edwards.
Good pitch call. See if he'll get him to chase. See if Wolfpack will get greedy. as they're down by 7 in the second inning.
And Jacobs fires that for a strike. 1-1. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. Once again, Jacobs getting ahead, staying ahead with his fastballs. Jacobs delivers, and that ball's fouled. Salcedo out in front with that slider. Still 1-2.
Ooh! Did he go? No, he did not, says the umpire.
Looked very close. 2-2 the count. Good pitch by Jacobs. And that pitch is just a little outside for ball 3. Cooper Edwards tried to bring it back in a little bit, but the umpire says, nice try, buddy. Counts full. Joe Torre is another guy who likes to be aggressive on the bases like Cole Bombalas, as he's trying to talk to Will Mustard about something. That full count is swung on and miss. Now we'll go down as a strikeout for Salcedo, as that is 2 away. Instead, the catcher Alvarez for the Wolfpac.
Ball outside. Run on second, 2 outs. See if he fires in a strike. As he does. 1-1. Nothing unusual going on in the defense. Straight up. Ooh, as he takes a hearty hack.
Yeah, I think he got a little fooled on the swing. The 1-2 from Jacobs is swung on and miss. So 3 strikeouts for Alex Jacobs after getting a lot of pitch to contact in the first inning. So after 2 innings of play, it is still 7-0 Killer Bees. In the bottom of the second, no runs on 1 hit, no errors. As we'll take a short break as Nick Argento takes his time to warm up for his second inning of work.
Time. From the time Alvarez started hitting. What did he get? He had to be in 500. He ended up in 6 he ended up pretty well long. So when we left, he's a zero.
Right.
We come back, he's still 39. What did he hit there?
What do you think you do there?
Yeah, he hit 500. Yeah, because he's like 39 long.
Yeah, he's in the
He did that before.
There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't see. Find myself again. My walls are closing in. Got a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before. So insecure. Controlling in my skin. These words, they will not
Alright.
Discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will, I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. Got a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before. So insecure.
And we are back to the top of the third as Argento winds and delivers a chopper back to Argento, who flips to Musser for the out, as that was Nick Dabrowski, who was just at that. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Kolpinski.
Alex Kolumbuski up to bat. Got a hit up the hole, second, the 4-hole, 3-hole. Fastball backs him off the plate.
Big pitch by Argento. Slider on the inside corner for a strike, 0-2.
Good pitch. Great pitch.
We got some more action in the Wolfpac bullpen, as that seems like Wolfpac starter Max McDowell warming up, as this is like a long release situation, as right now you're just trying to eat up innings.
Mm-hmm.
That pitch was blown away. Blue Kolpinski playing. That goes down as a strikeout. Cooper Edwards reached on an error in his first play appearance. As that pitch just missed off the plates for a ball. Count 1-0. Two no.
2 outs.
Argento fires. That is low for ball 3. Count is 3-0. When I usually umpire, I usually just say 30. It's just a style. And that misses low. And same thing like
That's 40.
same thing just like Cooper Edwards last inning tried to frame it. But Alvarado tried to frame that pitch. And just once again, the Blues said, nice try. I know that's low. Ball 4. Christian Stanziano, shortstop for the Killer Bees, stands in. Tried to sacrifice the runners, but popped out to Zach LeBlanc. 0 for 1.
Yeah.
As that pitch misses low. 1-0. That pitch is down for a strike. 1-1. Cooper Edwards is giving that glare to the mound. Like he's thinking about it. Unless he's looking at his manager, Cole Bombalis. As he looks eager to go. Maybe he's trying to tell him, saying, dude, just give me the sign. I want to go. And that pitch is popped up. Salcedo's under it. Makes the catch. And that is a quick 1-2. Not 1-2-3, excuse me. That's a quick inning for Nick Argento. One runner left on. He had no runs, no hits, no errors. Going to the bottom of the third. Still 7-zip. Killer Bees.
Tal vez en las noches quieres placer, solo dime si tú quieres. No me importa la hora, yo paso a buscarte. Ese bobo no sabe cómo darte, pero en mi cama yo sé acomodarte. Por eso tú te preparaste. Yeah, y esto no será en vano. Ahora te de quitar conmigo y es claro que no ha habido nadie como yo dándote placer. No, yo estoy luchando, que no será en vano. Ahora te de quitar conmigo y es claro que no ha habido nadie como yo dándote placer.
Really? That's true.
Él te hace daño y tú no lo quieres ver. Es que se olvidó de cómo tocar tu piel. Baby, yo que como mejor me olvido de él. Esto no es pasajero, pero es sincero. Tú te vas conmigo, no te arrepentirás. Diga que no, yo sé que tú aparentas lo que yo te dejo.
Love for Alvarado.
Dentro de la cama, dándonos placer. No bailé hasta el amanecer.
And then McDowell is going to go for Argento.
So Brando for Alvarado.
And we are back to the bottom of the third inning. Still 7-0 Killer Bees. As the DH, Willis McDaniel steps in. Willis McDaniel, a former Brilliant Sox, trade to the Wolfpac. That first pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. As once again, Alex Jacobs getting ahead of this fastball today.
Here you go.
McDaniel hits a chopper to short and just gets McDaniel for the first out. As Stanziano had to rush that throw a little bit. With the speed, McDaniel. So 2 pitches, 1 out. And that goes back to the top of the order. Joe Simone at the plate, leadoff batter for the Wolfpac, as he pops that one up. Stanziano under it, makes the catch with 2 hands, and that is already 3 pitches and 2 outs. Not some good approaches lately from the Wolfpac, as the energy is very low. And if I know Joe Torre right now, he's going to set an example for his Wolfpac players, saying you still got to play the game, as you never know what can happen. as he steps and he swings and pops it up.
4-pitch inning.
4-pitch inning is right for Alex Jacobs. Those were 2 F6s right there. So we'll take another quick break, as that was one of the quickest innings in the interleague this year, I have to say. Still 7-0 Killer Bees, no runs, no hits, no errors. As we are going to have a pitching change, and it is Max McDowell taking the mounds for Nick Argento.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol. I got some down that can call.
What's that?
I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me.
Cole's going in for Alvarez.
I can give a fuck by no man, as long as my bitches love me. Stop hating, the toe shit got that fire, and they so love me like Satan, man. Yeah. Me and get bodied, and all she eat is you. She's on the strict diet, that's my baby. With no makeup, she a 10, and she the best with that hit. Even better than Corinne, she don't want money. She want the time we could spend. She said, cause I really need somebody. So tell me you're that somebody. Girl, I'm who I want. And who I don't. Got that A1 credit. That's that feeling mignon. She said, I never wanna make you mad. I just wanna make you proud. I said, baby, just make me think. And don't make the sound. Cushion alcohol. Yeah, I got some down that can call. I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball till the day I fall. Yeah, long as my bitches love me. Yeah. I can give a fuck by no man, as long as my bitches love me. Yeah, I can give a fuck by no man, as long as my bitches love me. Really? These haters, these who got me like haters, can't treat these hoes like haters, man. So when we go in, she say my just feel like morphine. I hope my name tastes like sardines. She wake up, eat this, call that breakfast and leave. Then 96, I feel a heartbeat. I chest to chest with this. I turn around, face down, I'm arresting this. Yeah, all my bitches love me, and I love all my bitches. But it's like soon as I come to my senses, and I will say these some things, but then I will be snitching, and these haters try to knock me, but they can't knock me off the hit.
And we are back to the top of the fourth. Couple of defensive alignments.
Toller in for catcher, in at catcher for Alvarez. In McDowell for Argento. Darren Love's hitting now for Alvarado.
That first pitch is inside for a ball. Looked like it hit Darren Love.
Wolfpac pitchers are struggling with the first pitch strike.
That pitch is fouled away, coming to us in the booth. Count even 1-1. Darren Love, a.k.a. Dr. Love, a.k.a. the guy responsible for the game-winning hit in the Empire League Finals to give Hassan Westbrook his most memorable win.
And Cole Bayless, his first ever manager win.
That pitch is up and in. 2-1. Yeah, that was definitely one memorable moment, as I was part of the Saranac Lake Surge in that Empire Finals against the Brilliant Sox. And I was in the bullpen ready to pitch the next inning until Love capitalized through. As that pitch is swung on a miss, 2-2. Definitely, those were memorable times. But it was once in a lifetime, as that was COVID year. So very unlikely it's not going to happen again unless another crisis happens. But let's always thinks positive in the future.
Right there.
Not sure what that means. Oh, and a very delayed call for a strike 3, as it looked like the umpire didn't call a strike until he said right at the last minutes. So that will go down as a backward K for Darren Love. We got 1 out in the 4th. This is Julius Perrier. Still 0-for-0 with 2 walks, as that pitch is up and in. Sounds like the pitchers are having trouble pitching to Perrier, as let's face it, Perrier has been swinging about well that he's scaring the pitchers away. And that pitch is taken for a strike. More action in the Wolfpac bullpen as we got a left-hander southpaw warming up.
I did last time.
No, this one.
The one I just passed.
Pitches inside for a ball.
No, on the start today.
I don't know. Maybe.
Joel Perry is the pitcher for the Wolfpac. Warming up.
Joel.
Joel Perry. What was that last one? Ball.
That was a ball.
Yeah, 3-1.
Pitches the ball for 3-1 counts to Julius Perrier. Joel Perry has some high sidearm to 3/4 action in his pitches as he warms up. And that pitch is taken for a ball, as that will be another walk to Julius Perrier. He's still 0-for-0 with 3 walks.
3 walks?
Yes, sir.
Cheese and rice.
Based on his success, just like I said, based on his success in the past, he is definitely getting a message to pitchers saying, do not pitch to me, as right now they're having trouble pitching to Perrier. Macaluso steps in, takes the first pitch pass ball for a strike.
The screen is blurry right now. It was good before. Does that mean anything to you, Ty?
Hold up.
We'll
I
give
just
it
got
to
texted
Dustin
that.
Macaluso after
It
this
was fine
pitch.
before, now it's blurry.
And that pitch hits Macaluso in the elbow. He jogs down to first base. Looks to be all right. If for anything, McDowell's saying, hey, thank God that's not the pitcher. If you're going to hit someone, do not hit the pitcher. Right? Hit position players because they practice that every day. In steps the cleanup batter, Josh Goulet, who is 1 for 2 today with a triple and 2 ribbies. And that ball is chopped. Sneaks under Torrey. Usually I see Joe Torrey make plays like that. But it's a foul ball, so who cares? 0-1 to Goulet. McDowell delivers. Not sure where that missed, but it is a ball. 1-1 to Josh Goulet. Number 13. AKA my favorite number, AKA my actual number. Ball is low. Thrown is wide to second base. Not sure why we would go to second base when there's a lead runner at third base. Not to mention Macaluso is as fast as Perrier, so rather go to the closer base. But either way, it is a double steal, and now we have runners in scoring position with 1 out. And perfect situation. 2-1 count to the cleanup batter, Josh Goulet. As that ball is hit deep into right field, and that ball is going to carry out of here. An opposite field home run for Josh Goulet. And it is now
10-0.
10-0 Killer Bees.
Kill Bees got their buzz back.
More like Killer Bees go Buzz Buzz. As that's the message Cole gave to Goulet around when he was rounding third base. Bees go Buzz Buzz around the bases. In steps Ryan Ruel 0 for 2 so far with 2 pop-outs. And that pitch is wiped inside. Still only 1 out of the inning. Chops off his foot. 1-1. Perry continues warming up in the bullpen as McDowell sets, delivers, fouled away, 1-2. McDowell delivers, and that is a swing and a miss by Ryan Ruel as he's a strikeout victim, 2 away. That'll bring up Nick Dabrowski.
Yes. At Nick. Mm-hmm.
First pitch strike to Nick Dabrowski.
It's like Eddie Gonzalez.
I don't know who that is.
He has a son and a daughter. That ball is ripped into the left field. That is a fair ball, and it will go to the wall. And that will be another extra base hit. Stand-up double for Nick Dabrowski. Good pitch inside. Dabrowski got his hands in and rips the ball to the left field line. So good piece of hitting.
4 hits, right?
That's not how
Yes.
For Nick?
No.
No, oh.
No.
No, for Killer
Alex Kolumbuski up the bat.
That ball is lined to Mercado. That's already 3 outs.
Yeah.
So after the top of the 4th, 3 runs for the Killer Bees on hits. On 1 big-time hit, or sorry, 2 hits, one of them being the big bomb by Josh Goulet, and no errors. So let me repeat that. 3 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Going to the bottom of the 4th, it is 10-0 Killer Bees. As Jacobs is warming up for the bottom of the 4th as he looks very confident out there. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Right. The reason we hit the trailer there is because the technical see the bench that I the trailer. And then I answered your phone number and got 2 outs
Max is down.
Yeah.
Go Perry from the side.
I was 21 from the Cowboy inning.
And we're back to the bottom of the fourth as we're going good on time here, as this is definitely a good scheduled game. As Alex Jacobs delivers a strike to Cody Lovejoy. See if the Wolfpack can get started something here. As Lovejoy hits that into the air. Easy catch for Gobiewski. As has one away. Golembiewski makes the catch. Joe Gladuglia stands in. Takes a pitch outside for ball one. Ball 1-1. So far the story of the game is the walks for the Wolfpack pitching. As if you had 10 runs on 4 hits, that definitely explains that it must have been the result of walks. As there's only 1 error on the Wolfpack board, so that's the only other option that could be the reason. As that pitch is low for a 2-1 count. That pitch misses. Sorry, it was 3-1. My mistake. And that will be ball 4 for a 1-out walk. First walk given up by Jacobs. In steps Skylar Mercado. First pitch strike. Once again by Alex Jacobs. Definitely first pitch strike ratio has got to be well over 60%. Jacobs delivers inside. Ball 1-1. Joel Perry from the Wolfpack, the lefty, is still warming up in the pen. That pitch for a strike, so it sounds very likely that Perry will get the 5th inning. That last pitch was a ball, so it's 2-1? Or 1-2, I'm sorry.
1-2, yeah.
Now it's 2-2.
Slider just inside.
Let's see if Mercado could get something done here just to chip away for the Wolfpack, as numbers still do matter. Fouls tips, and that will be a strikeout from Mercado. In steps Will Musser, who had a double in his first at-bat. Took it beautifully to right center. Will Musser, a former Brilliant Sox, got traded to the Wolfpack, started getting more at-bats, and he's been taking well advantage of his at-bats. That pitch is down for a strike. And that pitch is grounded to Ruel. He has one shot that is misfired over Goulet, as that ball gets away. As Ipaduga tries to steal home, throws to home offline, as Ipaduga will be safe, and that will be a run for the Wolfpac. So score that as an E5 for Ryan Ruel, as the runner runs around rounds third, ends up scoring on that air play, as the big backstop around the first base dugout is very wide. Not to mention there's a big stone out there, so the ball is going to be bouncing all over the place. Didn't give Josh Goulet or Alex Golubski enough time to get the ball in. So Musser on second base after the error. And once again, Jacobs fires for the first strike.
Yeah, E5 ruined the shutout. As Alex Jacobs continues to compete, no matter what conditions.
Jesus Salcedo at the plate, 0 for 1 with a strikeouts.
Great matchup.
Pitches outside. 1-1 is the count. Keaton Slack is up in the bullpen as well, along with Perry. Probably just playing catch with closer Matt Colon. Keaton Slack is also a two-way guy, so he could be going to the field. But who knows? Two-ways are the most interesting part of baseball these days. Thanks to Shohei Ohtani. As that curveball misses down. 2-2. To Jesus Salcedo. And that's another strikeout for Salcedo. So good work by Jacobs to work around that error. As Wolfpac get their first run on no hits, but at least they scored, and that's something they can build off of. So Perry takes the fifth. It is 10-1 Killer B's, and we will be right back with you in a couple minutes.
This one's hard. Don't show me. Okay.
Looking onto Jacob. How long do you know power? He loves block separation.
Yeah. I can see it.
And we are back into the top of the fifth as Joel Perry takes the mound for the Wolfpac. This will be his Yinzer debut.
Salcedo's hurt.
As we're going to have time here as Jesus Salcedo looks a little shaken up. Keen Slack will come in to play second base as Salcedo slowly walks off the field. Hope nothing's critical with his condition. We are halfway towards the end of our Yinzer season, as we are basically at the end of July, and we have the whole month of August and the first 2 weeks of September, and that will be our season. So we are almost done, but still long season. Definitely do not want to get people injured, as people's health is very important. So that first pitch was a ball upstairs to Cooper Edwards.
Oh!
And that ball
Did you get him?
No.
just got out of the way of Cooper Edwards. Some hard stuff coming out of the hands of Perry. Definitely a three-quarter guy, lefty. Definitely is. You can definitely tell he's trying to throw the ball as hard as he can. So it's got hard stuff, just a matter of can he throw strikes with it. That ball just missed. Not sure where that missed. And it's 3-0. Perry delivers.
Wow.
And not sure where that one missed.
Dropped right in there.
I think the umpire got scared after the two balls that he was squinting. Either way, it's a leadoff walk. And that brings up Christian Stanciano, the 9-hitter for the Killer Bees. Change up low and away for a ball. Ball 2 upstairs. 2-0. So Perry having a little trouble finding the strike zone, as the rest of the Wolfpac pitchers today. That pitch is there for a strike. 1-1. I mean 2-1, sorry. 2-1 the count. That's a ball, 3-1. Interesting that first baseman Will Musser is now holding the runner on, but he's not that far away from him. As maybe like that's a trick to fool the runner, especially with a lefty on the mound. Maybe that's something I haven't learned yet.
Ooh.
And that ball is smacked up the middle. Hitters count, take advantage of it, and he did. Base hit for Stanziano. Brings us back to the top of the order for Jake Alvarado. Excuse me, Darren Love. Sorry, that was a... Darren Love came in as a sub or a pinch hitter in the top of the fourth. Perry delivers upstairs, out and away for a ball.
Wolfpack has another guy warming up.
It looks like to be Matt Cologne, their closer. Probably just to get some work in. Looks like the catcher got a little confused on that pitch as he stumbled a little bit. That's another ball. 2-1, mean 2-0. As right now, I think Joe Torre's saying we need to find strike throwers right now. So he has to go with his closer. So be it.
This is hard to watch.
Sometimes you're not gonna have it with your best stuff.
Had to give it to him.
Sometimes it is hard to be throwing strikes in professional baseball, not though it could be by mechanics purposes, also because of the squeezing purposes, as umpires have professional strike zones. As Love did not go on the swing, that's another walk.
What I know.
That's already 14 pitches and 2 walks for Perry. Instead of Julius Perrier, who hasn't got a chance to swing the bat yet because he's gotten walks on all his play appearances as he takes the first pitch strike.
A little high.
Strike zone moves around, looks like.
Yeah, strike zone.
Speaking of the strike zone, like usually umpires have professional strike zones, so it's within the stomach to the knees, and it's got across the plates. As that's back-to-back strikes.
All it needs to do is throw the ball.
As based on what we're hearing back here, it looks like the umpire has changed the strike zone a little bit, and that allowed Julius Perrier to change his approach. But either way, that goes down to strikeouts on 3 pitches.
0 for 1 on the day.
Still good on base percentage.
75%.
And we got a pinch hitter as do the number quickly. Alex Polka is the pinch hitter. Dustin Macaluso as he takes the first pitch strike. Polka actually is a very good hitter, in my opinion, as he swings and misses on fastball inside.
Very fast. Very fast.
Fastball inside is definitely my personal favorite pitch, as it's very tough to get the hands inside, as you have one option but to pull that ball. And it's coming in super fast.
And 5
Curveball
strikes.
upstairs for ball 1 and 2. Double play depth for the Wolfpac.
Almost got away from him.
Count even 2 and 2. Cologne continuing to warm up the bullpen. Ball upstairs. 3-2. Full count. It's Polka. Nowhere to put him aboard.
On the strike.
And that one misses, so that will be an RBI for Polka.
Might want to make a pitching change.
Is he waving at us? Is it Joe talking to?
No, that's not Joe. That's Nick. He's talking to them.
23 pitches.
He threw 5 straight strikes and then 4 balls.
Yep. As this might be his last pitch.
It was a wild pitch that allowed Stanciano to score. 12-0 Killer Bees. Pouring it on.
Sad that there isn't a run rule.
Well, but it's professional baseball. You gotta get every out that you earned.
Yeah.
This is not travel baseball or Little League that they just grant you 5 max runs and then you switch. I'm sure Perry knows that easily. And Josh Goulet, who takes a strike on the outside corner.
1-1, right?
1-1. Josh Goulet having a good day at the plates with a triple and a home run. Now he just needs the 2 easiest hits for the cycle, a single and a double. As Goulet pops this one up, as the ball is dropped by the catcher, as that will go down as an E2. Toller definitely got a good view of it, just couldn't hold it on. So that gives Goulet another chance. Curveball got mixed up right there. 2-2 the counts. Not surprised if some of these pitchers could be a little rusty since the 5-day break. Yeah, it's been a while. That fastball misses upstairs, and that's another walk to Josh Goulet. And Joe Torre has seen enough. He is going to his closer, Matt Colon. We will be back with you shortly as there is a pitching change.
Guzman's in for Dabrowski.
Mm-hmm.
Think I can fly. Think I can fly when I'm with you. My arms are wide, catching fire as the wind blows. I'm never rich enough for pride. I see $1 billion in your eyes, even if we're strangers till we die.
Stewart. Gary Stewart.
I wanna run, chase the moon and sun when I'm with you.
As we return to action, Matt Colon is in for the ball game. For Joel Perry, after only getting an out in the 5th inning. Pinch hitter for the Killer Bees is Legary Stewart, aka LG Stewart, comes to pinch hit for Ryan Royal. As Colon delivers, slider outside for ball 1. Colon is the 5th pitcher used today for the Wolfpac. As that pitch is for a strike. There's only one or two, I say, maybe one guy left in the bullpen for the Wolfpac. As that is a ball. As it's 2-1. And something tells me that the Wolfpac pitching staff took a long week off and a little rusty coming out of the gate throwing strikes. Stewart fouls that away, making it 2-2. It almost hits Stewart. And that's a full count.
At this point, I think both sides are wishing for a double play. Get out of the inning.
Colon delivers and swings and misses. And Stewart's a strikeout victim. There's 2 away. Nick Dabrowski, actually that is
Guzman.
correct.
Yeah, Guzman.
Kelvin Guzman at the plate. So another pinch hitter. Looks like Guzman could be doing the catching on the plates. That is a ball, 1-1.
Wolfpack about to get some words after the game from their manager.
All depends.
It depends on if they come back or not.
All depends on the type of day and the type of game.
Well, the type of day was that pitchers can't throw first pitch strikes.
Whoa, what? I thought that.
Yeah, no, 1-2.
Pitchers
You must
can't
not have
throw
called a
first pitch
swing on that
strikes.
ball.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah.
And not sure where that one missed. Oh, it's another delayed call, strike 3.
Thank you.
As the umpire had a look like he was about to say ball, and then he said strike. As Joe Torre gives the backwards flip as a sign of saying thank you, right out of the inning. As we're going to take another quick break.
Is Alex Jacobs still going back out? Yeah.
I believe so, and he takes the mound. So we're going to be back with you shortly here. As this game is hopefully it's getting to the end. But so far, Killer Bees are up 12-1. As there was 2 runs on 1 hit and no errors. As we will be back with you shortly. And we're back after a short break. Some defensive changes for the Killer Bees as Gary Stewart takes over at third base for Ryan Ruel.
Third base? Okay.
First pitch strike
Shocker.
to
That's a Toller. Brock.
to the catcher Brock Toller as he takes another strike. 0-2. And Toller looks at strike 3. Backward K. So once again, Alex Jacobs making quick work, not messing around. I'll bring up the DH, Willis McDaniel. 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to shortstop. We got some interesting action in the bullpen here as Gary Stewart fields a ground ball, misfires to Goulet, and that will be safe as that will be an error on Gary Stewart's.
Welcome to the jungle, ladies and gentlemen.
Joe, back to the top of the order for the Wolfpac with Joe Simone coming to the dish. Joe Simone, 0 for 2 all day. Pop out to short, pop out to left in the first. That pitch is fouled off. Jacobs comes sets and delivers.
Ooh.
That pitch is down for another ball. Sorry, first ball of the day. My bad. For this batter, this counts 1-1. There's another ball. 2-1 is the count.
Looking forward to a double play happening right here. Second baseman in the outfield.
Jacobs delivers. Simone rips this one to right field, and that's going to get down for an extra base hit. Thinking at least 2. Dobinski misfires the cutoff man, and that will allow McDaniel to come around and score. So that's another unearned run for Alex Jacobs. In steps Commissioner Joe Torre, which, speaking of Joe Torre, what I was saying earlier before the plays were cut off, when I was talking about in the bullpen, when I was saying interesting action happened in the bullpen, it looked like Joe Torre was about to loosen up as he was about to come in to pitch. There were a couple times that happened this year in which he was loosening up to come in and pitch just to eat up innings, but it didn't happen yet. But I'm looking forward to happen that one day. But it seems like he's going to ride out with this closer Cologne, as of for now. Torre has a chopper, but Gary Stewart nicely fields, fires, and gets Torre just by a step for the second out of the inning.
Good play.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll bring up the 3-batter Cody Lovejoy, who is 0 for 2 today. Popped out to third and fly out to right field. Once again, Jacobs ahead in the counts, 0-1. Another pitch down the plate looked at for strike 2. Wolfpac definitely take a lot of pitches. They're known for that. Excuse me, swing, chopper. And that ball is bobbled by, looks like it was Stewart, not
That's a hit, isn't it?
Stanziano.
I think it would have been safe.
Based on Lovejoy's speed, that looked like it would have been an infield single. So it will be a 2-out RBI infield single for Cody Lovejoy as the Wolfpack scratch another run. It is 12-3. As with Jacobs' pitch count getting higher, Cole Bombelis is taking a visit to the mound as he's going to get his bullpen loose as he is sending his sidearm / close to submarine but still sidearm pitcher Kendall Thornton to play catch.
Here's early pitcher Torrey.
The opener at the cleanup batter, Joe Ipaguglia. And speaking of Joe Torre, there he is, warming up in the bullpen. So this could be the first time we see Joe pitching in the Yinzer League and probably for so many years. It's been a long time since he's pitched, Joe personally told me. That pitch is for a strike. Is it 1-1? Jacobs delivers, and that is outside.
Show me the count up.
Ipaguglia scoops that to the right center gap. That is played. Is that right?
No, that's Niemi.
Played by Naniemi, just newly entered into the game in right field, makes the catch. And that's the final out of the inning.
See your pitcher. Daniel coming in to pitch.
We will be back with you shortly as in the bottom of the fifth, 2 runs for the Wolfpack on 2 hits. We had 1 error from the Killer Bees. It is 12-3 still, Killer Bees going to the top of the 6th.
Joe's talking to somebody.
Let's see if we can see Joe. See if he takes him on. So I know Joe loves watching him. It's Joe loves watching him. He's going to love his time.
Just run one ball.
Oliver Thompson, when you squash, you warm it up, and like a perfect song for you top. See what gets there. Good luck, no team.
Oh, that is in the middle. Oh, hold up, man.
Watch your tongue or have it come from your head. Save your love by keeping whispers unsaid. Children roam the streets, now open the war. Bodies hanging in the streets to adore. Royal things will come about in chaos, bringing daylight to the night.
So we are back in the top of the sixth, and it is Joe Torre taking the mound as he fires a first pitch ball inside, 1-0
That's good.
to comments. To Ryan Nemi, who was the defensive replacement for Zabriskie. That was 2-1.
Better watch. Yeah, you might learn something.
Oh,
Not a bad pitch.
what? That just went right behind him.
Changing his, eyesight deal. Right there.
And that's a strike, as Nemi thought it was ball 4.
The first one was.
This is definitely the moment a lot of us have been waiting for. A lot of us have been waiting for this moment all year as Joe Torre takes the mounds. As we get to see not just his regular throwing, but we also see some of his sidearm action.
Yeah,
He's a mixer, and he's a very quick worker. And that pitch is outside, so a leadoff walk for Nemi.
Strikes are probably a little harder than what they seem, but Joe Torre will get this down.
In steps Cooper Edwards. Torre slings it in there for a strike. As definitely now with Joe on the mound, he's created quite the crowd right behind home plate. As everybody was looking forward to watching him pitch, including myself and his son. Even Cooper Edwards, I'm sure, is smiling out there. And Edwards rips that foul going to the pavilion. Watch your lips over there.
What's the count?
Mm.
It's a 1-1. Attaboy, Joe.
And Edwards pops it up to second base for Anthony Walker, newly into the game at second base for the first out. So Joe Torre gets his first out in so many years. I don't remember the last time he has pitched. Good question to ask, but either way, Joe Torre gets his first out and definitely finding a groove out there. Next pitch to Christian Stanziano lets a fly ball to Cody Lovejoy, makes the catch for the out, and there's 2 away.
That's how you do it, boys.
First pitch strike to Darren Love. As Torre has now found a groove. Ooh, that's Ephus pitch, I say. Maybe Joe agrees with me. That was like a special Ephus U Jarvis pitch. Either way, it's 0-2. The ball looked very close to hitting Love, but it is 1-2. And Joe Torre gets his strikeout on Darren Love as he jogs off the field.
That's how it's done, boys.
Basically, that's his message saying, let me show you how it's done. So a clean inning in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Going to the bottom of the 6th, as we'll be right back with you shortly.
Your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains. I knew I wouldn't forget you, and so I went and let you blow my mind. Your sweet moonbeam, the smell of you in every single dream I dream. I knew when we collided, you're the one I have decided who's one of my kind. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio? Stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. Hey, hey, hey. Just in time. I'm so glad you have a one track.
And we are back to the bottom of 6th as new pitcher for the Killer Bees, and it is Kendall Thornton. So at least a good salute out to Alex Jacobs as his day is done. Usually we're playing nights, but it's a day game. As first pitch slider is chopped or corkscrewed, I say, because it sounded weird off the bat. Chopped foul in front of home plate for strike 1. Kendall Thornton has done a nice job for the Killer Bees as he's got like 4 walks in 33 innings, if I'm correct. So it does a lot of strikes as that pitches away for a ball, 1-1. For those that are just jumping in, it is so far a blowout game for the Killer Bees as they strike early blood in the first 2 innings against starter Zach LeBlanc of the Wolfpac.
This is the last half inning.
Last half.
We're getting off so we can start the next game.
As from what I got intel on, this is going to be the final half of the ball game as due to time limits restrictions as we got to get another game on as the Wild Things have a game tonight hosting the New Jersey Jackals. Got to make sure we are off at a Pacific time. So 2-1 the counts to Skylar Mercado. And Mercado pops it up. Goulet has room, and he'll make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Let's go.
So final line for Alex Jacobs, 73 pitches in 5 innings of work. He gave 3 runs, about I say 81 earned, and definitely a pair of strikeouts. A total of 6 strikeouts in 5 innings. Only on 4 hits, so definitely some good numbers from today's outing from Jacobs. Ball 1 to Will Busser. And for those who just missed the top of the 6, especially for those that know Joe Torre very well, Joe Torre made his first pitching appearance in such a long, long time and put up a 0 and had a very impressive strikeouts and definitely jogged up the field, giving the world a message saying that he can still pitch in professional baseball. So Thorne slings it outside, 2-1. Musser flips that out to the outfield, and that's a ball for a base hit. Right in front
Of Nimi.
and right in front of Nimi. So bloop single from Musser. Has a multi-hit game today. Will Musser contributing to most of the offense today for the Wolfpac, even though it's a lot to little. The only guy with a multi-hit day. Instead, it's Anthony Walker. Walker came in as a defensive replacement for Jesus Salcedo. Keen Slack, as Salcedo left the game in the 4th inning, I believe. As Walker bloops one into center, that one is caught by Polka for the second out. In steps Brock Toller. Came in as a defensive replacement. As he hits a chopper to Julius Pierre, throws on the Goulet, and that will be the ball game. The final score, Killer B's 12 and the Wolfpac 3. Killer B's final line, 12 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. Wolfpac, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors.
Hey, Manitou, who's on the scoreboard?
As we will have our next game, the Brilliant Sox and the Rollwear Black Sox, coming up soon in about 15 to 30 minutes. So stay tuned as we will have more Yinzer baseball coming your way.
All right, y'all boys, about to go cover.
Let me see that. Let me end this real quick.